You probably have very expensive pee. Okay, that was kind of a weird start. Anyways, I want to talk about BCAAs, or branched chain amino acids. You see them in all sorts of supplements. This one right here, let me zoom in. This one right here is BCAAs. A large majority of supplements that you'll see on the market advertise, hey, BCAAs in our products, like great amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. So what are they? Do you need them? And are there better, cheaper alternatives? Branched chain amino acids are 3 amino acids. Now remember, if you paid attention in high school biology, amino acids are the building blocks of protein, proteins are the building blocks of life, and it kind of stacks up. Now there are 9 essential amino acids that you need to support human life. BCAAs are just 3. We have leucine, valine, and isoleucine. So why these 3? Well, older research had showed that these 3 components, or 3 amino acids, were the most beneficial for building muscle. Looking at that research, and we now know that of those 3, leucine is by far the most important. More current research has debunked that and has actually shown that without the other 6 amino acids, the recovery process and the muscle building process just isn't as effective. BCAAs are also super cheap. To be fair, most supplements are very cheap to manufacture. BCAAs on their own, pretty cheap. So they're a good way to just like add it into a supplement and be like, hey, we have more BCAAs. We can use the nitrogen to spike the amount of protein, and we can say you have more protein. And so essentially it's just more of like a marketing thing than anything else. I guarantee there's BCAAs in whatever pre-workout I just drank. But Jamie, they must do something. And you're right, there are some things that BCAAs actually do. They can reduce the perceived soreness after exercise, so like DOMS or increasing recovery, except the literature, again, is varied on terms of, is it the leucine do it? Is it a combination of 3? But again, the total research has showed that all 9 are needed for effective recovery. In very situational cases, they can support muscle breakdown during fasted stages. However, if you're a hockey player, you probably shouldn't be on the intermittent fasting kind of train. I mean, someone's going to argue in the comments against that, and I will go toe-to-toe with them any day of the week. But usually when you're a high-performing athlete, fasting probably isn't ideal. And if you're watching this, chances are you're a younger athlete, and we really don't need to be going down a lot of these major diet things with younger athletes, because that's a surefire way to get an eating disorder. And you know what? Shame on you, people on the internet that are telling children that they need to eat certain ways instead of going to a registered pediatric dietitian. Kills me. And I want to backtrack here. I forgot to mention, I put it in my notes, that a lot of that research in terms of muscle recovery, muscle protein synthesis was on very old adults. And so there might be some benefits if you are in that like 60 plus range, untrained, aren't exercising a lot. But if you are a high performance athlete, the literature just doesn't stack up. As I said before, they don't complete the recovery process. You need all 9 essential amino acids. You can get that through food. You can also get that through certain EAA, or essential amino acid supplements. However, number 2 is you don't really need to supplement with amino acids if you're getting adequate protein throughout your diet. The recommended amount of protein, we'll talk about in another video, is usually too low. It's for athletes. It's more for the general populace. The guideline that pretty much all nutritionists will follow for athletes is 1 gram per pound of body weight. Should be enough to support all your physical activity as well as improve your muscle recovery. So if you're hitting that 1 gram per pound, or for everyone that doesn't use freedom units, 2.2 grams per kilogram, you probably don't need BCAAs. It's just kind of a little bit of extra, and the chances are your body is not actually doing much with them. You're most likely urinating them out. And finally, they're not a replacement for really anything. If you're going to have a hard workout, it's better you probably have a protein shake, whatever that's whey, soy, some sort of vegan protein, casein, A, like all these different things, because at least in those pure protein supplements, you're going to get the whole gambit of amino acids. So if you're a hockey player and you are eating enough food, if you do take supplements, that you are taking high quality protein supplements, and you're hitting the recommended amount of protein for your body and your physical activity, then no, you really don't need BCAAs. But everyone wants to take supplements, because everyone thinks supplements are going to get them that shredded crazy body. Trust me, I thought it too. Still don't have that shredded crazy body, and I've taken a lot of supplements. If you're going to take a supplement, make sure, one, it's third-party tested so you know exactly what you're getting in it. But rather than having BCAAs, look for one that has essential amino acids. In my fridge at work, let me see if any of these have EAs. Nope. Nope. All right. The one brand with the most amount of lawsuits also has essential aminos in it. Let's see, do they say exactly how many are on here? Leucine, isoleucine, valine, lysine. Where are the rest of them? I think I just unintentionally stumbled into a great class action lawsuit. If anyone's a lawyer and wants to hop in on this, I could use a few $1 million. Okay, so this is a really good example of one, marketing, and two, how probably that should be a lawsuit. So they advertise essential amino, so that Bang energy drink advertises essential amino acids. Now, how they get around only giving 4, so this is the trick. They have 4 of the 9 essential amino acids, so technically it's not BCAAs. We just talked about people are probably going to avoid BCAAs because they know it's only 3. So it says essential amino acids, and everyone goes, oh, that must be all 9 essential amino acids. However, they took 4 of those 9, and then they advertise it not as all 9 essential amino acids, just essential amino acids, meaning here are some essential amino acids. So I think that's probably the legal loop. That's the legal loophole I assume they're going with. It's because if they just used leucine, valine, isoleucine, they would have to advertise it as BCAAs, even though they are 3 of the 9 essentials. So by adding that extra amino acid in there, they can say essential amino acids and get around it. So essentially, you're just getting a whole bunch of nothing that's not really doing anything, and they can probably upcharge a little bit for it too. And I don't know if that's legal. I'm assuming that would be the argument a lawyer would use in court, is that they're not arguing all 9, they're just saying some of the 9 are in there. But again, supplements are shady stuff. I haven't partnered with a supplement company yet just because I haven't really found one that I want to partner with. But if anyone knows anyone at Red Bull, sign me up, because they also have sweet hockey training facilities in Europe, and I want to go there and I want to learn. Red Bull, come on. Well, this video definitely sparked another video. It's probably gonna have to talk about supplements, to making sure you're actually getting what you're getting and how to find clean supplements. And it would be nice if I had a clean supplement sponsor that I could use to, 1, promote it and make a little bit of money, but 2, give you some options in terms of what's safe, what's not, and what's actually in the packaging. Hopefully this video helped clarify a little bit of the BCAA, EAA debate, and if it's something you actually need. Now, if you're taking an energy drink or a pre-workout, most of them have them in, so it doesn't really matter. And if you're choosing to take a pre-workout or a certain post-workout, you're probably gonna do it anyways. Just try to find one that has all 9 essential amino acids in it, is third-party tested, and doesn't have proprietary blends. Talk about that in a future video. So if you enjoyed this video, you will definitely enjoy this video right here. Hopefully everyone learned something. I'll talk to everyone next video. Hopefully everyone learned something. And if you want more information about supplements, training, hockey, goaltending, any of things, click down below, sign up for the newsletter. It's free. I like to send out email blasts. You'll get 30 tips in 30 days. And if you hate it, pressing unsubscribe takes 1 button.